Hey guys, it's Squirrel here for another quote-unquote podcast. I'm greeted here today by my close personal friend, Zack. Say hi.
Hey.
And I'm also greeted here today by the dishonorably discharged ex-STF member, Shane. Say hi, Shane.
Hello, guys.
STF has been kind of quiet in the past couple days. There's still us that are pretty crazy, and by us I mean mostly me, crazy about the Hershey Park event coming up, which is going to be awesome. I hope Zack can come. Zack doesn't want to go, but Zack has to come. It's going to happen. I'm going to kidnap you, Zack. I just want you to know that.
All right.
Yes, we are going to be smothering Hershey's chocolate all over our bodies and making sexy s'mores. And next Friday, this is before the event, for the Hershey event, the meetup event. Beforehand, next Friday, we're having our 10th podcast, which we're having a big event for. We're going to try and do it live. Some crazy ways. I'll explain it later. It's going to be nuts. Am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything with the clan. Has anything? No. Oh, great news here. Shane was a recruit the other day, and then he got denied. How do you feel about that, Shane? You got denied.
I don't know. I feel like it seems as though, you are a dictator. If this was like a true dictatorship and you wanted me back in, then I should be back in. But if, like, pretty much all the generals said no to me coming back in, I say that's pretty fair, because what I did was pretty damn fucked up, and I feel like shit.
A good
for it.
leader always listens to his generals. Anyway, let's get on to our first topic today. Steam Summer Sale has started. Who here has bought something from the Steam Summer Sale already?
Yeah, I definitely did.
I'm too
You're a
poor for that.
whore! Why did you buy me anything?
I was trying to think of a good one for you, but...
What'd you get, Shane? Did you get anything?
I'm too poor to get anything.
I didn't hear a word you're saying. Your mic. You need to get a new one. You sound like you're talking into a sock.
That's because I am.
A gym sock. A stanky gym sock. Yep. See, the only good thing I like about the Steam Summer Sale is the trading cards, but I fucking have the restriction where I gotta wait like a year and a half to sell my Steam cards. I'm just like, well, this is very inconvenient. So I'm pretty much saying fuck that. And fuck that. Steam, you need to have a way to disable that completely so I can sell shit whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah, like, I got that blocked too, and it came up like I had to put like my social security numbers in for some kind of tax thing.
Yeah. If you sell more than 200 items in a year, in a calendar year, you'll have to submit tax information.
I never knew that before I hit that
Well,
limit.
now you know. You learn things every day, Zack. Learn things every day.
I've known that for a while, ever since I first started selling shit, but I can't afford enough items to sell. So I have to go through that.
But yeah, guys, make sure Steam Summer Sale you spend wisely. Only get stuff you need. Don't go spending shit on stuff you're never gonna play.
Yeah, well, I got the Hotline Miami bundle, and I'm actually pretty excited to start playing that.
I think I have that. I just don't play it. I only got it for like DLC for Payday 2 back in the day.
Squirrel, are you implying that you need video games?
That I need video games?
Yeah, you said only buy stuff you need.
Well, yeah, I need video games.
Yeah,
I need it in my
video
life.
games. Yeah.
I need it, man. I'm fiending for that video game, man. But I mean, yeah, only get stuff you're gonna want. I mean, there's no flash sale, so you don't gotta worry. Everyone has a fair shot at the games.
Yeah, that's the one thing that was like making me anxious of buying something, and like knowing that a flash sale would happen, then it's like 75% off instead of the 50 that I was buying.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I kind of like it better this way, that you see everything that's what it's gonna be for the
some
entire
some
sale.
good titles you should pick up on. GTA 5's on sale. Rainbow
Oh,
Six Siege, plus the season pass for Rainbow Six Siege, and Doom, the new Doom game, all on sale. You should pick them up. Now let's get on here to the next topic. Okay. Teenager sentenced to 40 years in prison for killing a man over a PS4.
Yeah.
You read it, you read the title, and you're just like, okay, this is interesting. Let's read about this. This 20-year-old named Daniel Zietz. He put a Craigslist ad up to sell his PS4. This girl and her boyfriend went to rob him, and she ended up killing him. Just all because of a PS4. And she said, and she apologized. She would trade anything to bring him back. And it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's total bullshit. You can say whatever you want. At some point, you need to be like, I fucked up. I deserve whatever they give me. I deserve it. There's no excuse. This girl, she got 40 years. 40 years for this. She's not getting out of prison till she's almost 60. That's her whole entire lifespan of enjoying life, 18 to 60. That's where all the good shit's supposed to happen. And she's missing out on all of it over a PS4.
I think she deserves it.
Oh, yeah, that's just such a waste of life for the person who got shot and the person going to jail. It's.
I mean, the guy who died, he's 20. He was 28. A little bit older than she was. At least he got to experience life a little bit more than she did.
Yeah, but still, it's.
Yeah, it's tragic. He could have even been a father. He could have been a father. We don't know, but it's complete bullshit. At some point, parents need to be like, this is good, this is bad. Who the hell hooks up with a guy and's like, we need to go rob people on Craigslist and steal PS4s at gunpoint?
Relationship goals right there.
Yeah.
I don't think their parents beat them enough.
Oh, my dad would have whooped my ass. He would have just fucking no. If I would have even touched a gun, he would have kicked my ass. If I looked at a gun, kicked my ass again. Just beat your kids, people. Beat your kids. You need to kick their ass. That's my truth for the day. My little factoid.
That sounds, the way you say that, Squirrel, that sounds pretty fucking bad.
I don't give a shit. Your kids shouldn't be your 18-year-old shouldn't be fucking trying to steal a PS4 at gunpoint. That's bullshit.
Don't beat your kids in an abusive way. Just beat them enough to where they know not to
set
do
their
wrong
asses
things.
on fire. I'm saying get a can of like Axe or something, spray it on their ass, and light that bitch on fire. Singe those ass hairs. These kids need to know what is right and what is wrong. Next article here. Now we're done talking about ass burning. Mighty Number 5. Never heard of this. Mighty Number 5. Apparently it was on
9?
Kickstarter. 9. Its end credits are nearly 4 hours long. 4 hours of credits. See, I like when I beat a game, I watch the credits at the end, and after a certain point, I'm just like, okay, enough's enough. Because I watched the GTA 5 credits, and I was just like, oh my god, are you done yet? And it just kept going on and on and on. I was just like, oh, this is ridiculous. But this is 4 hour long credits. But on one hand, I think it's bullshit, especially if you're playing the game. But the people that donated on Kickstarter, they got their names in the credits. Now I think that's pretty cool. I honestly think that's pretty cool that they actually took the time to add all these names. Because, I mean, typing all this shit in, over 67,000 people backed this game, and they all got in the credits. I think. Go ahead.
I think they could have done it. They could have added 2 more columns of people's names, and that would have decreased the time in half.
They could have, but I mean, the way they did it, everything's you can clearly read it. You know, it's not like super mega small font where they had to put like a billion names on one page. No, they seriously respected everyone that donated and appreciated them by taking the time to adding them in a single line. Oh, sorry, it's actually a double, two on one line, but for 67,000 people, that's more. That's so much more than ever a game studio would put on their fucking.
That's 4 hours though. That's like if my name was at the bottom of it, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even watch it that long to get that.
Well, see what they should have did with their credits instead of having a moving credits, like have like a scroll bar where you can like a web page
that
where
would
you
have
can
been.
and
That
you
would
can
have been
find your
better.
name. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever actually done that, but that sounds like such a good idea.
I know. I'm a genius. I know. Bow to me. It's okay. It's okay. You're not bowing. I can feel it. You're not bowing.
But I heard this
Hey.
game wasn't really that good though.
On a Mighty Number 9, it sounds shitty.
I think it was made by the guy, one of the creators of Mega Man.
Yeah, that's what it looks like here.
That's what I was about to say. It looks like
Yeah,
a
the
Mega Man
Kickstarter
game.
got what, like $3 million or something.
Well, shit.
And I don't know, like I just been hearing a lot of things about it lately that it weren't that great, and it doesn't look that good too either. Like I saw a few gameplay things, but sometimes that's what happens with Kickstarters.
That's like what happens 99% of the time with Kickstarters.
All right, next article here. And this one's going to surprise you. Apparently, in high schools, coming soon, kids will learn about historical figures and famous battles through Civilization 5. That's right. Civ 5 is coming to high schools near you!
This kind of rustles my jimmies because I know that this isn't going to work at all. Because not only in my high school, in my district, they've started, the first year that they started, which coincidentally enough was when I was a freshman, when I first started high school, they gave all the high schoolers MacBooks and the middle schoolers iPads, and you can already tell that didn't work out well at all, because when kids are given the opportunity to use technology for, quote, education, unquote, they totally abuse it. Everyone's constantly always watching Netflix and fucking playing video games and shit and doing the opposite of what they're supposed to do.
Here they'll be able to play a game to learn. I mean, it's not going to be just a regular Civ 5. What they did was the people behind Civ 5 teamed up with a company called Glass Lab, and they made a new version based on Civ 5 called Civilization EDU.
Yeah, but another thing is like they're trying to make it way too easy for kids. It's like they're making it a lot easier for kids. I think it should be hard.
Learning should be easy.
I don't know.
Things should stick to people's heads and be easy and not so mind-bodily difficult you're never going to remember. If it's easy, painless, and enjoyable, you're going to remember that shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, if it's, I think you should, honestly, I think you should have to, like, actually work hard and try to, like, if you want to accomplish something, you gotta try.
But yeah, I think it should be like a mixture of, like a sweet spot of like both of them, where it's easy enough, but it's still kind of challenging you to a point.
Well, I mean, just think about it this way. Imagine, you know how some classrooms, they have you watch a movie on a certain topic.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having a day like that, where kids are bored out of their mind, falling asleep at their desk, have a day playing the Civilization EDU game where they're enjoying it and still learning at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, think about the fact that when you grow up and if you have to sit inside of a conference room, you don't want to have to get a hook on actually interacting and playing a game when you're sitting around instead of learning to sit and stay like attentive when
you're being a negative Nancy right now. I think this is an awesome idea.
At the same time, I also think it's good for the good of our country. I think it's based in America, right? I don't know.
See, you know what I said about that topic earlier about the teenager that killed the guy over the PS4? Where's Shane's parents at? They need to kick his ass.
What?
They need to just
No,
come in.
parents would be on my side for this.
No, they need to kick your ass. I'm just saying.
Well,
this is a good idea. This is a good idea. Kids are learning. Kids are learning. Damn it, Shane. No.
At the same time, I think it's a good idea for the good of the country because, you know, we want our citizens to be smart and everything, you know, but we don't want to have everything handed to them so we can get it, like, so they get used to just having stuff handed to them and making it a lot easier.
Well,
when you get out into the real
that's
world,
going to be a point. They're not going to learn strictly over this game.
Yeah,
That would be impractical and stupid. This is just going to be another tool in the classroom, and I think it's a great one at that. If kids are going to be enjoying it and learning at the same time, it's great. Maybe even get some new female gamers in the game. It'd be neat. It'd be neat. But moving on.
Go home, girl gamer. No, I actually have something else to say about the topic, though. Like,
no, you don't.
No, I don't say it.
Not important.
Personal
Not
experience.
important. Not important. Zach, tell him
Okay.
it's not important. All right, last article here. Counter-Strike player sues Valve over illegal weapon skin gambling. I'm sure if you guys have ever played CSGO, you know about the weapon skins, yada, yada, yada. Well, there's third-party websites that you can go on to and bet your skins and trade up for bigger skins and yada, 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 and earn money off this. It's tax-free gambling for Steam credit. What are you guys' thoughts on this?
Isn't all types of gambling tax free?
If you win, it's not.
Yeah, well, honestly, I think it's just like I get that it's for real world money and everything, but they're just like it's just fucking like digital skins. It's just like zeros and ones and shit, you know. Although it could get people addicted to gambling, I guess. But honestly, no kid's gonna be like, oh my god, CSGO skins. 99% of the people gambling are just betting like 3-cent skins, so people aren't gonna get like hooked on gambling off.
But you don't understand though. These skins, some of these bigger skins, they have real world value that are worth more than just 3 cents, and you can sell it and make money over PayPal.
I know that's
literally,
what I'm saying, but
just say your kid has $20 on his Steam wallet. He buys a bunch of skins, and he can gamble that and turn that $20 into $100 real world money on PayPal. And who knows what he does with that? Who knows what he does with that?
How's that a bad thing?
How is that a bad thing? Sometimes your kid shouldn't have a certain amount of money. Imagine you had, say, for your son's birthday, you bought him a $100 skin. You didn't know what it was, but he really wanted it. He enjoyed it. He got a $100 knife skin, whatever. Say he gambled that, and he got, I don't know, a couple $1,000 worth of skin somehow. Well, he can go sell that on PayPal, and he'd have all that money. He could fucking buy a plane ticket, hotel, so much shit that he probably shouldn't be doing, and it would be totally oblivious to the parent.
Or it could like develop into a more serious problem of he's winning all this money and he loses all of it once, and he'll keep trying to get it back to the point where he might even start taking his parents' credit cards due to gambling addiction, because they're too young to know or to even know about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and get in debt over stupid gambling and shit, and it's just.
Yeah, that's true, but that's also part of where what we talked about earlier, beating your child, comes in. If you beat your child enough, they will know not to steal your credit card, and they'll know not to do things that they shouldn't be doing. That's kind of also up to the parent to make sure the kid doesn't.
And I know there's another sad part to this too. Imagine a kid wins a couple $1,000 in skins, and instead of selling it like he should and stop there and know when enough's enough, he tries gambling it to get, $5, $6, $7 grand, and he loses it all. And that kid is so messed up mentally. He ends up committing suicide or something over losing all this because he doesn't know how. He can't handle this kind of loss.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a possibility because
that's true. That is a possibility, but I mean, come on, no. I don't think anyone would ever kill themselves over CS:GO skins. I mean, let's be real here.
People kill themselves over gambling losses. I mean, yeah, it's CS:GO skins. You're not really thinking about it, but some of these people that do the CS:GO skin gambling, they don't even touch CS:GO.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing that pisses me off when I see like YouTubers that like gamble and open CS:GO cases just for the fuck of like just opening cases, and they're like, "Oh my god, I got a knife," and they don't even care, like they don't ever even see it in game.
I don't know. The gambling sites, I really think that they should go away. I mean, yeah, some people make a lot of money off this, but I honestly think it would just be better if Valve just ended it. These companies are making a shit ton of money with these gambling sites.
Yeah, but I mean, at least make it age restricted to 18 plus. But I mean, I feel like I'm kind of biased on this topic anyways, because I'm only 15 and I also use these sites.
Where's Shane's parents? Zack, can you find Shane's parents? They need to kick his ass.
Well, not
Mr.
here,
and
that's
Mrs. Shane, Mr. and Mrs. Shane, can you kick your son's ass, please? Thank you.
Mr. Pennington and Mrs. Miss Cavassis. And they're not here right now. I'm all alone.
Should we leave a message after the beep?
Yes.
Beep! Hey, this is Squirrel here from STF. You should beat your son's ass. Thank you. Goodbye. That was beautiful. That was
just something that actually surprised me, that when I first learned about those kinds of sites and I started looking further into it, seeing how much people are winning and losing and how there's not even any kind of age gate or something like that, it kind of blew my mind. I was like, that can't even be legal, because like you hear about all those what are they? There's fantasy football stuff that we're jumping through gates to get on online gambling, and I guess to a point this isn't real money, but it kind of is if you're buying a crapload of keys to open cases and then you're gambling all those away in chance to win everything, and if you lose it all, you'll have to pay money just to get more skins. So
hey, it's just a dangerous territory that I think that Valve should crack down on.
Yeah, it's gambling's always been very odd to me. It's a strange addiction. That's kind of scary.
Masturbating with corn on the cob, man.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean strange? I do that all the time.
Well, anyways, guys, this has been an amazing podcast. I appreciate you guys joining me. It was fun. Did you have a good time, Zack?
Oh yeah.
Of course you did.
Very interesting.
Shane, did you have a good time?
Yes, I did.
No one cares, because your parents need to beat your ass.
I half expected you to not even ask me.
Well,
because no one cares about me.
If they're listening, beat your son's ass. Just with a belt or a sack of potatoes or some shit. Just beat him. Just